Okay, so we're back. Me and Roman. Please excuse my noisy chair, but it's gonna be making that noise, so it is what it is. We're gonna be talking about alopecia X, what it is, and aka black skin disease. Just to answer everyone's questions that has been asking me, and to raise awareness as well. If your pet may be going through like the same symptoms, so yeah, let's start. Black skin disease is very like misunderstood and like little is known about the actual disease. So the condition in animals is called alopecia X because the causes are still unknown. This disease can easily be confused with Cushing's disease. So this disease manifests in the beginning as like thinning hair, which is what Roman had went through. Sometimes accompanied by like itchy skin, bald patches, and then like the skin can start to turn like black or dark gray. And I just learned this, but dogs with this actually can become like their skin can become like very smelly. But Roman has not. His skin is still pretty much like pink. It is not gray yet or black, and I hope it doesn't turn to that because we're trying out some things. And he doesn't stink at all, so I guess we're not there. But people have reported that their dogs have like really smelly skin. So for a lot of other dogs, this disease have no other like type of symptoms and is just regarded as cosmetic at the veterinarian. And this approach is what veterinarians usually like take, and then they just tell the pet parents to just, give them clothes, make sure that they have clothes on, keep them warm. Well, I'm going to do that regardless, but I'm going to still figure out what the heck is wrong with him and how I could possibly reverse what's going on. So the disease itself could be genetic, but they're not really sure. I guess they're still testing it out. And it is definitely true that certain breeds are more prone to black skin disease, such as Pomeranians. I see it a lot often in Pomeranians. I think I saw it in one poodle while doing research, but I haven't really seen many like poodles or other breeds with this disease though. So, but generally this disease, after doing more research because I wasn't really getting the answers from the veterinarians I went to, but I learned more online versus what they were telling me. For owners who have dogs that has this disease and their dog smells, the owner ends up bathing their dog more frequently. And what they don't tell you is that this actually makes the disease worse and the dog even itchier, which is why I now bathe Roman less. If you're wondering like why he looks oily or why his hair looks like dreadful, I apply stuff to him and I don't bathe him that often because I need the ingredients and the things that I give him to really soak into his skin and into his hair to keep that moisture on him because he needs that. I use moisturizers to reduce the itchiness from the disease, from his allergies, and just any like reoccurring hot spots that may appear on him. Now this is what veterinarians will usually prescribe if your dog has this and disease and it's itchy. They will often prescribe you cortisone and, I may be saying this word wrong, prednisone to reduce inflammation. So after going through this whole entire process with the veterinarians, figuring out the biopsy, back and forth, trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with him, trying to treat it with the veterinarians, I've come to learn a lot. And one thing I learned is not to use steroids. So I stopped using the steroids because in the long run, and even like, not even in the long run, but like now it affects his immune system, and that can turn into other issues for him. The one thing that I do regret giving Roman is Cyberpoint, and I will actually make a video on that probably next, just talking about what it is and why I stopped giving it to him. So we'll be back with another video on Cyberpoint.